Hello, today is October 8th, and I am sitting not far away from Hachidara. This is interesting meadow-like place north of Kyoto. This altitude is about 700 meters above sea level, and very surprisingly, there are many of club mosses available around me. Club mosses should be actually already without spores because it's October, but probably because of wet summer, many club mosses in environs of Kyoto still releasing spores. So if you touch these clubs or strawberry, you will be very soon covered with very smooth spores. And this put me on some kind of idea because we spoke about allergy recently. And most of allergies are associated with pollen. Pollen and spores are somewhat similar. And when we discussed this, well, it came to me, well, why there's no allergy to spores, whereas many allergies to pollen are, well, described, well, almost to all pollen of flowering plants. And I started to search literature. Well, I discovered that allergy to spores is extremely rare, exists, but rare. So why? So spores are available in many club mosses, in many ferns, in many horsetails. In botany, of course, we distinguish between pollen and spores because morphology is quite different. But why allergy? Why spores are not so allergic as a pollen? Well, there is a principal difference between pollen and spores. Spores, which is released from a sporophyte of spore plant, can go anywhere because the goal of the spore is to germinate and it will be gametophyte, the sexual generation which is supposed to be for fertilization only. So fertilization will happen and then new club moss will grow out of zygote. This process is absolutely independent from that green plant. Whereas in non-spore plants, in seed plants, pollen should go exactly on the female structure of the plant of same species but different individual. So this is a very sophisticated process. And during that process, pollen must germinate exactly on, again, same species but different individual. So this process is controlled by proteins. These proteins are on the surface of the pollen grain. And we humans are allergic to these proteins because our immune system is working on proteins. And this is how allergy can develop, because allergy is kind of mistake of immune system and will raise almost on every alien protein. Okay, pollen is covered with proteins because it should land specifically on a particular structure. And spores are not covered with proteins because they should develop the gametophyte almost in any places where spore is landing. So you understand the difference. So botanical, theoretical difference will strangely reflect on allergy. So people develop allergy to pollen much more than to the spores. Again, this is October 8th, and this is a place north of Kyoto on altitude about 700 meters. Thank you very much.